Okay. You got this. What the hell? What did I do? Oh. How long do I have for this? I'm terrible at I'm atrocious at at Pikachu Hop. I'm being exposed. There should definitely be music here, right? Alright. Enough of that. I lost all concurrent viewers. Pikachu Hop Sweep. Okay, so I didn't lose all of them. Let's see here. Pokegear? That's not what I want to see. Nah. Alright, so up next is gym number 6. So I assume, going over my Pokegear, I want to head eastward. Yeah, I didn't think this one all the way through. Hey, Hitmonchan. This is Teddy. The awkward middle child of a Pokemon. At least I have nothing to fear as far as Hitmonchan goes. Hitmonchan's, like, ass garbage for the first, like, 3 generations. The Pokemon turns generally aren't the best performing ones out there. I mean, can you blame it with the gameplay I'm showing right now? Hitmonchan just struggled to do, like, sub 20 damage. Hitmonlee does what Hitmonchan does his entire fucking lifespan. Also, I think... Is the game too loud? Whew. Game is a touch loud. Okay. Alright. We're off to a great start, Teddy. Also a great finish, because I don't intend to actually complete the martial arts gauntlet right now. Oh no, Teddy. It's Pikachu. We gotta get away. Hey, one chance, right and gentlemen, looking really derpy. I remember seeing like the joke about it being just a Togekiss watching a Doduo. And that kind of stuck with me. We're at 108, Alloy City, Blue Forest. Seems roughly about the same level. You seem to be good at Pokemon. If you are, how about giving me some advice? Alright, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is level up that Flaffy literally once. I forgot. I knew that 5 Aces had an electric move. I wasn't... I forgot it was Thunder Shock. I could get the move tutor to give it Thunderbolt. That'd probably help. Yeah, early Pokemon movesets were something else. I remember thinking Wing Attack was a good move. Because, like, my Pokemon were learning it pretty late, and it seemed to do damage, but that was just because I was getting it pretty late, and my Pokemon were over-leveled. Wing Attack's just bad. It hurts about as much as, like, getting slapped with a wing would be. A Doduo, now that's a bird Pokemon I like. Dual Wing Beat? What's that? Keep in mind, as far as Pokemon goes, I lost it at Generation 7? Dodrio looks fierce in this. And Tri-Attack is such a cool move. Physical flying move from Gen 8, 40 base power, hits twice. That's a solid option. This Dodrio might be too powerful for me. It's commonly a coverage move, and like everything else, so it got reduced to nothing. I never played a Pokemon in my life. Which one of these is a Simpsons rat? I don't have any Simpsons rats yet. Also, I don't think much of these qualifies as a Pokemon anymore. Like, outside of Tangela, which is already, like, debatable on its Pokemon being status. I try to avoid using any Pokemon that would be in the actual games themselves. Try to show off the new stuff or stuff that didn't make it in from the beta. Yeah, pretty much. I like the idea of ROM hacks because you're really looking into like a parallel universe of game development. With this in particular, because it is explicitly based off of a version of the game that no longer exists. But like seeing like demakes of games in ROM hack form, that's cool to me. Demakes and remakes in like past or future games engines. Like I know there's a Final Fantasy IV hack that tries to recreate Final Fantasy II, like the NES one that's terrible, but in the form of a game that's playable. That's something I'm considering playing at some point. Stuff like Final Fantasy XT Edition, which takes Final Fantasy VI and like remixes it a good amount. Or the like recast mod, which is another like remix hack, but it changes a few of the characters around, as the name implies. I think that's something that's really cool, and something I wish we could like get more of. Because like for a bit with stuff like WiiWare and the Xbox Live Arcade, there was a time where there was a big push for retro-styled like entries and series. Like we got a new linear Castlevania. That's wild. That doesn't that would not happen under like other circumstances. We got like Mega Man made his big resurgence with Mega Man 9 and 10, and that was like seeing what if Mega Man got 2 more like Golden Years entries. Those were so cool. And it is nice now that like we have Mega Man 11, we can actually see what would happen if like Mega Man continued to an extent. Oh, this is gonna hurt. But you look at what's it called? I think yeah, sorry, was cool. It's style again would be fun. There's so much they would need to do to get 8 style. They would need to find new, like, intern voice actors to say, like, I'm handsome boy, and stuff like that. Like, during that era, it definitely felt like we were getting official ROM hacks, and... Oh, another one, Final Fantasy IV The After Years. That was... like... That game feels like a ROM hack. And it was, like, released... released episodically. It was wild. I think it's a real shame that, like, again, to their PS1 Dreamcast, the aesthetics to copy and hang on to. I think that's really cool. I think that it's a shame that, like, mainstream game devs, like, they aren't going in on this, like, indie style, like, throwback. I guess the one that's still doing it is Square Enix with the bad title series, like Octopath Traveler, Triangle Strategy. Those are definitely throwback titles. But it's a shame that stuff like Capcom or Konami, Nintendo aren't going for it. I guess Nintendo doesn't really have a reason to go back and, like, make a quirky throwback game like Capcom would. Because, like, Nintendo, they're already basically making the same stuff they used to. Just the right time. It's bad. Oh. You tricked me. You swindled me. There's no reason for Nintendo to make, like, their throwback Mario game. Because, like, they have the new Super Mario Bros. Series. Where are the era games having spin-offs or smaller games being a normal thing? We're suffered for such long release cycles. Yeah. I wish we could get, like, lowering the cost of game development is, well, want games that are made for cheaper, with employees that are paid more, and they can take longer to, like, comparatively longer to come out. Because, like, we have gone beyond what is necessary for a game. Like, games are being made for 4K, like, devices, but I think that, like, having 4K is probably still a minority thing. Like, a lot of people are playing their games on, like, computer monitors, and those aren't pushing 4K. Thought Triangle Strategy is pretty good, but it's good ending requirements made me have a seizure. Are they, like, clearly, like, signposted to you, or do you need to, like, look into it? Not getting KH4 for another 3 years, probably. Another BVS or COM should happen in the meantime. Oh, man. Another Chain of Memories? It'd be based off of Chain of Memories, which... disappointment for, like, true Chain of Memories fans. I think that if they could make a Chain of Memories game like the HD 2D series, that'd be great. 4K has absolutely not caught on yet. I'll catch on when it becomes reasonable for consoles that were at 12 FPS. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we're pushing this, like, graphical fidelity, but we aren't getting good frame rates out of it. And, like, we aren't actually reaching those graphic highs because no one has, like, devices that can, like, actually display the games that are coming out. It's insane. Games didn't need to look better than the PS2. Needed good graphics anyways for some cinematics? We had something for that. It was called FMVs. They have played us for fools. It's like Scary Shame. It's covering Vaseline Goop as a PowerPoint presentation. Like, its own a gaming PC or, like, sync right now. Like, I'm lucky enough to have, like, a nice gaming PC. I'm wasting its fucking potential playing this, but I'm lucky to have this. I can play stuff like Strangers of Paradise and it like, runs great on my machine. That's a joy. experience. Another Birth by Sleep would be great. I think another Birth by Sleep game would be something real cool that Square could put out, just by mostly recycling assets from Kingdom Hearts 3. Just make a game that is a few epilogues for the characters that we aren't going to be focusing on in KH4. Like, have oh jeez. Like, instead of having Terra, Ventus, and Aqua, have it be Roxas, like the Roxas, Xion, Axel trio, the Birth by Sleep trio, and like you could have Kairi. Since I doubt she's going to get like a great showing in I doubt she's gonna have a great showing in Kingdom Hearts 4. But like giving Kairi a campaign, I think would be something very cool. Like, you could have Riku there as well. And he could be like a bit of an overpowered party member, but I want to see like serious Kairi combat. Bring back 358 over 2 with online multiplayer and rake in the cash. 358 over 2 felt like a like early Square Enix attempt at a Monster Hunter clone with how they structured their missions and like and multiplayer. I think that with the online infrastructure we have now would do gangbusters. But given that like everything needs to be canon with Kingdom Hearts, they would need to come up with like a good campaign meantime, and that's where I think like an epilogue game could make things. What the fuck was that? You aren't supposed to move. The fuck was that? She turned into the glitch. For my 358 over 2 players in the for my 358 over 2 enjoyers in the chat, did you actually unlock Sora in that game? I got King Mickey, and but I've never had the chance to like get actual Sora. I wonder how good 358 over 2 emulates. I wonder how good the online component would work. Because I think that, like, if I could get stuff set up for 358 over 2 multiplayer, still in dumb bait mode, skip all the text when I first got it, so I mostly got lost. I think, yeah. Okay, 358 over 2 is now on, like, the fucking docket of things I wanna stream. Kingdom Hearts is the perfect correct energy for this stream. Like, I think the DS duology of 358 over 2 and Recoded, because those games are basically fucking lost to time, because instead of actually remaking them, Square decided to like turn them into like movies. So I think that stream those if I can make them run well, of course. I think those would be good candidates for stream games. You know, like along with fucking everything else I want to stream. I want to stream like I want to get back to River City Girls with Medi. I want to finish New Threats as well as the Crisis Core remake. Let's see here. Disco Elysium is on my list. Because like I hear that is a great like role-playing game with like a focus on the like role-playing aspect. And like the bits I've seen from like the memes about it seem very entertaining. Like so that's something that's on my to play list. I had this idea for a stream of I would stream Final Fantasy VI, but every episode of the stream I would change it to a different ROM hack of Final Fantasy VI. And I would come back around during like the Kefka battle, and I'd be switching between the different like hacked versions of the game as they all like converge at that final boss fight. Seeing like a bunch, because the thing with Final Fantasy VI is it's got this massive party of characters where you have 14 playable characters, and the final dungeon you have to have 3 separate parties. So I would probably be playing like 3 separate hacks. I envision this with the Return of the Dark Sorcerer hack, because that one has some of the weirdest changes to it. T Edition, because that one's just like a really solid version of Final Fantasy VI. Maybe Recast. And if Recast is too similar, I could just go for like one of the weirder ones. Maybe the Eternal Crystal, since that was one of the first ones I played. Like a big Squaleation solo game that'll totally engross you, or it'll be another game that makes sense. That is a really weird NPC. Usually the one is like, let's see how much your Pokemon trusts you. Like, they give you the return one, which is like the power of friendship move, but here she just gave me a Darude Sandstorm. FF6 is one I've been meaning to look into as a wild thing to say in 2023. Like, we're in the year where Final Fantasy 20 years ago means Final Fantasy X. That's wild. Whenever Final Fantasy game, it's N64 house. Yeah, but like, even if you were in a Nintendo household, you had like the Super Nintendo games. Those were like the classics. Like, I get it. Like, I was a Nintendo 64 kid, too, for a time. It wasn't until, like, I got a, PlayStation for Christmas that, like, my life improved for the better. And I played good RPGs for the first time. Dogging on your Pokemon. If you had a Game Boy Advance, getting your hands on those GBA ports of the Final Fantasy games, those were wild things to have. Because the improvements made in those games are competitive with versions that sound much better. Being the ADHD kid meant I probably missed out getting such being oblivious to cool game stories because I'm mostly just mash, 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 I want to fight. I get that, for sure. Like, there are times even now where I will mash through dialogue because I'm eager to, like, get into things. Skip most cut milk yourself. What were you playing the game for at that point? Oh my god. Okay, Teddy. But hey, the good thing about, like, getting back, like, finding out about a series, the good thing about finding out about a series, like, later on, is that you have this huge backlog of content you can go through. Like, getting into the Final Fantasy series in the current year means you get to play, like, Final Fantasy 1 through 15 instead of just, getting to Final Fantasy 10 and then waiting for, like, the next single-player adventure to come out. Granted, of the Final Fantasy series, only the first 10 are definitively worth playing. But still, Persona. I know so many people, they get into Persona at, like, 3, 4, God forget 5, and, like, they have the ability to go back and play multiple games like that, and see, like, the evolution or where things began. Enviable position. Wolfman! I don't know, man, there's so many games I want to play on stream, and I'm glad that I have this avenue to, like, hold myself to playing and completing games. I say that having, like, skipped out on, like, a few games for a few weeks in a row. Bad streamer behavior, but I am ultimately enjoying myself with what I get to do here. Alright, time to get the most, time to catch this Pokemon and give it the most generic name ever. with others such watching. You have at least one person talk about it later too. Yeah. Like going through Awakening again, and not just getting to re-experience this game, but being able to like basically book club about the game with some friends later on is a very nice feeling. I forgot I didn't have any Pokeballs besides this. Don't worry, it doesn't record what Pokeball you use. Medi will never know. And now generic name, let's go! Blue Forest is a town? Okay. Oh. Kind of want to start like a book club kind of deal. I think that'd be like fun. Maybe continue my reading of Cross Detective sometime. Fenrir. He comes with an item. An Ice Berry? That makes sense. Discussion videos are now surprisingly fun for me. Yeah, like, putting on someone just, like, straight, putting on a VOD or a supercut of something in the background as I browse the internet is how I pass the time. This day and age, you can't be doing one thing at a time anymore. Good to see people found that Detective Naruto light novel series. Listen, it's interesting that it's been found. My Meto had disappeared. So heartbroken. She was not real. Should I? I don't want it. Take it, please. Because, Cross Detective Naruto, if you, like, watched the, first stream reading, it's got some bad lines for Naruto. I don't like them. Coral Island. More places surround it. So leads nowhere. Make sure that you know what you're doing if you tend to explore it. Deepwater Passage. Is this a... I don't know if this is a real town or not. I have a mart. I wonder if any of the Persona light novels will ever be properly translated and released, since there's now a market for light novels. I think that, like, Atlas is missing out by not, shooting to translate those. Like, they are really... Light novels are starting to... like, really come into their own. And I know a lot of people would just pay money to see more content with, like, Elizabeth. Gotten every Danganronpa, but Danganronpa Zero still hasn't gotten an official release. I imagine it's because of, like, they would need to license with Macaulay Culkin. He's an important part of the series. Okay, something's not right here. Alright. I can tell if it's a joke or not, and it scares me. No, it's for real. Danganronpa Zero features Junko with amnesia, like wanting to watch Home Alone, and Home Alone basically inspires her to become the mastermind. Not only did she watch Home Alone, she also watched Home Alone 2, citing the importance of the, like, friendly but scary old person that saves Culkin-kun. Remembering about Danganronpa light novel where everyone somehow lived and escaped on, like, the first day. That's Danganronpa If, I believe, with, that's the one that makes, Mikuro Ikusaba a relevant character instead of, like, a plot device. Hey, Hee-Ho Jack. Chat's poppin' today. It's a bonus novel that you gotta include with Danganronpa 2 when you beat it on the PS Vita release. Junko having like a different taste for disappointment and despair. Can't carry anything else. Time to use stuff. Have some sand, I guess. Drop the X items. I'm putting stuff into Fenrir. Wait a minute, Fenrir. Damn it! I knew it was too good to be true. Something that's, something that I think is absolutely, like, underrated when it comes to, like dungeon design is, like, the actually pointless optional path. Like, when I was coming in here, I could have, instead of walking all the way around that, I could have... Instead of walking around that, I could have done this. For the same effect. What a pathetic ice puzzle. I think good level design for dungeons and most levels in platforming games is make me feel like I'm really in the location they have me in. Yeah. Did I miss him? Where's Granddad? Also, I'm also really liking this, like, beta games world. Like, there's not just a like snow village, which is already very cool type of village to have, but it's connected to another snowy community. So you really feel like this is not just a weird section, but like an actual part of the world. But I did not find Granddad in the cave, so I need to go back in. The illusion is kind of broken when you see that the town has 4 houses. I always interpret, RPG towns as, a childlike view of a location. Kid doesn't care about, every, house that's, every building in town. So, they abridge it in their minds, to an extent. They abstract it. Their abstractions of a real place. Cloud Town has more than 4 people living there. Yeah, exactly. You know what Pokemon I haven't seen here? Sneasel. I'll see Sneasel or die trying. Biggest Sneasel fan. Looking for Pokemon they won't use. What's this fucking choice you're throwing at me? I don't want to catch it, I just want to make sure Sneasel is okay. Get some swagger. There it is. Okay. I don't have any balls for it anyways. Die, Sneasel. Sneasel is not okay. Old Sneasel's eyes, yeesh. Yeah, where's my Helltaker book for, like, slidey ice puzzles? Give me, like, Helltaker 2, Hell's Frozen Over. The Helltaker's Christmas Bash. A game that, does not Persona 5 Strikers. There was block pushing there, but there was not ice sliding. And ice sliding is an important part of puzzles. The Helltaker Christmas Special, yeah. Oh, and Teddy is now a Dynabear. It's not gonna look like Shadow the Hedgehog from behind anymore. That sucks. I don't know if I can seduce Krampus. Yeah, you get Krampus in there. I don't look like fucking anything anymore. Who else would be in Helltaker Christmas? Oh, you would have like some like throbbing Mitzi's track with some like bells in it, because you gotta get the bells in there if you're like doing Christmas. Options for Ice Demons seem a bit slim. You just aren't like you just aren't ready for it yet. Your kids are gonna love it. And they could just like take some demons that like that didn't get play in like original Helltaker. Modius and Sweater, all arguments against are invalid. Yes. Nope, that's wrong. Move. I hope Helltaker is the next indie game series that shows up as cameos in a bunch of other games. Would be a nice step. Christmas for old ones is good too, and Krampus is like the last boss. Yeah. It makes itself. Oh, that is a this is a devious puzzle. I'll put 5 aces in front. Like, those, Helltaker, Christmas comics are very cute and nice. I think you can make a good game out of, like, icy themed, puzzles. There you go. There's another one. Please be, like, progress. Oh, there's Granddad. Go Forest. This game is where I can train and discipline myself. Challenge? I'll have to wait. My family live in Frostpoint Town, where I informed them that I would be coming to visit. Family is very important. Insist on a battle. Come visit my family home in Frostpoint Town. I'll then return to the gym once I've completed my visit. That's a nice, integration of character. And... I used to get filtered by Pokemon Ice puzzles as a kid. I was actually always impatient to think them through. Yeah. But, there's something satisfying about, like, chaining together progress that you don't get from other puzzles, I feel. Like, when you feel like moves are actively getting you somewhere. That's a good ice puzzle, baby. And like when the last step of an ice puzzle is like this nice long slide to like to the next area. It's fun. The long slide is satisfying as hell. You get it. Helltaker would be a fun indie character to see like used in a bunch of crossover stuff. He's got a basic as hell moveset, but I think that like aesthetically, like Helltaker's got it. Like seeing that idle animation done in like a fighting game style would be wonderful. I'd be very happy to see that. Another thing that's fun about ice puzzles, the way back. So in a little indie game like that now, as good as small merch is amazing. Like indie games are getting weirdly like commercialized quickly. Like so many Isn't like doing the Hell Tiger fan is also making that fan fighting game? Yeah. I believe like a lot of it seems to be like it seems to be very detailed, like Skullgirls tier animation. But that also means that it's going to take a while for any of the characters to like come out and see in action. But what I've seen looks very nice, and if I have more money to throw around, probably like throw some towards that Patreon, just to like get a bit more morsels of indie fighter action in there. Indie games are getting merchandise very quickly now. Like, I know before, it was, like, you wouldn't see stuff of, like, Quote or Captain Viridian. But, now, like, every, like, indie horror game has, like, a merch line behind it. And that's, one, terrible. But also, interesting, I guess. I have on my shelf next to me, like, I have a Monica plush, and like on a shelf above it, I have the Monica Nendoroid. I think that's wonderful. The absolute meteoric rise of Toby Fox is something to behold. I don't know why it's meteoric. I don't know why it's called a meteoric rise. I don't associate meteors with rising. Those things are pretty explicitly falling. I want to see Monica in a fighting game. I want a fighting game character that has a super that is that's a round restart, but glitched up. Like what they did with Bites the Dust in All-Star Battle, but bits played up to an extent. Toby Fox is just built different. Absolutely. Monica should be in one of those weird Arxis crossover games. I'm hoping for, if not that, I'm hoping the River City Girls gets like a... I hope the next thing that the BlazBlue team works on, if not a Love Live fighter, is a River City Girls fighter. Because that universe has a lot of love for a bunch of different, like, old beat-em-up series. And turning that into a fighter could be a lot of fun. Could even have it be, like, a bit party. Throw a bit of party into the fighter and have, like, a bit of item play in there. Not even cross-tag battle type, but that one weird VN and 2D platformer with the tangled animated art style. Oh god, Code Shifter? That is absolutely on my, like, to-stream list. Like, I got it when it was on sale because I knew that's the kind of weird shit that would just be a... that'd get a laugh out of me, or, like, enough groans to be considered entertainment. Want to be a River City fighting game since River City Girls is part of a bigger series? No, because, the River City series right now is basically just River City Girls. Whereas the greater series is Kunio-kun, which has a pretty defined art style. And deviations from that is not exactly something we can do. But River City Girls has a more like open to change art style for it. I think that one, the designs would translate better to a like Blaze Blue style Blaze Blue style sprites. And also the characters themselves are given much flashier looks. Like Marion is absolutely a fighting game character that is trapped in a beat 'em up. Cosmic Dab needs to be intact in the game. Absolutely. Also, one of the characters needs to be like the old, like, Kunio-kun, like, River City, ransom sprite. Just, stuck in a otherwise, like, high-resolution, very well-animated game. Weird how that little game is one of the few times BlazBlue and Guilty Gear has crossed over. I think that, like, more games should just... I think more games should steal. Like, for all the stealing that's going on in, like, Terraria, the fact that I can't get, the fact that I cannot get a, Soul Bad Guy's, like, lighter sword in Terraria is, frankly, a disappointment. I did not hear, that bad of a thing about the original River City Girls ending, but I am curious about it now. Brad is about to use Wolfman. Would you like to see the caveman? Wolfman looks the most like a Digimon out of anything I've seen here. Oh god, Digimon too? Oh my god. Monica should have been a shirt in Travis Strikes Again. Yeah. I want to make a game that just steals a lot of its saying from rants because it's so interesting. Oh, so you want to make, like, your own isekai series, because that's how they're made. For me, let's see, think about how Monica should have been his shirt in Travis Strikes Again. Yeah, absolutely. There's so many games I want to play. So many, like, themed stuff I want to do. Like, Toradora. Like, the definitive, like, watch this around Christmas time, anime. Like, you could make a case for, like, the Snow Halation episodes of Love Live, but besides that, Toradora. I want to do a stream of the Toradora VN during December, but and just dedicate like every single stream day to like getting a route in that, or like just a big long set of stream days dedicated to that, so that way I can get an ending in it. But the thing with doing a VN stream, a lot of reading, and I would need some help for that. I know Medi would certainly be down for it, but Besides that, I don't know what else I would do for that to make the end stream interesting. Comedy live dub. That'd be a bit rough. Going in with a full party could be interesting, but this is an annoying bite. Going with a full party reading of a VN could be cool. I think I would want to at least at least 4. But that might be a bit too hectic. Also, like, kind-based voiceover games is much of an anxiety to do seriously doing live improv. Just doing, like, just signing everyone a character could be interesting. Toradora has a pretty, like, good cast of, pretty good cast of 5 characters. So, with my stream being built around a party of, being built around my party of 5, up to 5, and that could be good. Because it's a VN, can't really do like the haha real my own real-time fan dub with people who are not trained in improv at all. But we played enough tabletop games, that's basically training. Shit. I'm not built for this gym. Impressive. It's a Toradora, Disco Elysium, Code Shifter, Digimon, multiple Final Fantasy VI hacks, as well as, like, finishing the stuff I currently have up. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World came out again. What's another one? Oh, freaking... I bought all the Neptunia games with the idea that I could someday make content with that. What Digimon game? They recently released a fan translation of Digimon Story Lost Evolution. I think that could be potentially interesting. I know the Digimon Story games became under fire because a popular Pokétuber that does animations played Dusk poorly and didn't like it. A Neptunia stream would be cool. Like, the idea of playing through the entire Neptunia series sounds like a horrible process. Like, that's the shit that if I streamed full-time, and, I was one of those people with, like, this donation goal in the corner, Neptunia games would be, like, my, like, stream goal, playthroughs. You can pick one and play one of the crossovers. Listen, I didn't buy one and with the intent of playing one of the crossovers. I bought the Neptunia series. I know praises. Okay, Sean White. Douglas. Let's see here. The fact that I have a full-time job does mean that, like, what I do with streams is going to be more limited than... If you ever go back to doing trigger games, I think Indivisible will be fun. Post-mortem awareness is still awareness, yeah? Yeah, I would be going through the entire series. The fact that I have a full-time job means that what I need to be careful about the games I pick, because I could end up playing a single game for, like, months. Like, Final Fantasy IV The After Years was, like, one of my most consistently played Steam games of 2022, because that was a pretty long series of streams. Granted, I had some of the most fun streams of my, like, career playing Final Fantasy IV The After Years. It was, like, a good blend of, like, enjoyable and weird plot stuff. And characters just getting to come into prominence. Like, I didn't choose what I chose from my streamer intro, just because they were games I, like, happened to have played. I chose them because they were games that were I truly enjoyed and wanted to incorporate into, like, my lore, because, like, they stuck with me. Short games are good. I should find more short games. Alright, if I do this, then... Oh my god, conversion 2 is going to, like, fuck me on this one. And there goes that strategy. Story-based games are hard to do because you have to be entertaining, not talk over things too much, and try to pay attention to what's going on all at once. Live Alive would be good. Chapters are short. You could probably do one per stream. Live Alive is definitely in the list as well, alongside... Oh, so that's what Fenrir is going to evolve into. Along with Final Fantasy Dimensions. There's a lot of episodic Square games, I think, is a good niche to have. Like, I could probably knock out, like, one world of, like, a Kingdom Hearts game per stream if I felt like it. Live Alive getting to come back into prominence is very cool. But I wanna do Final Fantasy Dimensions more on account of that being a very bizarre game to exist. I need to, like, give that one a look on my own. It's gonna suck with the graphics. Dragon Quest IV is a good episodic Square Action Enix game. Okay, so Dragon Quest IV was my first intro to the Dragon Quest series, and it turned me away from the Dragon Quest series entirely. Okay, you're opening up Dragon Quest to the West again. It's not really the biggest name out there for JRPGs in the West, and you're making a big push by doing ports of the retro classics, and you decide to open it up with a basically tutorial area where everyone has an accent and there's no voice acting. So all these accents are trying to be conveyed through text alone. So the game is incomprehensible. And the character that you are given to at the start is a Roman looking dude. He's he's a priest cleric kind of class. So the combat isn't exciting. You aren't hitting high numbers. You aren't feeling the satisfaction of a good sword hit when you select the attack command. You're feeling the shame of a staff hit. I'm not playing Dragon Quest IV. I'm probably not going to play Dragon Quest. Arzlamon. Let's see here. Alright, so from here I want to go south, actually. To Stando City. They're good for you. Dragon Quest 11 is very good. I don't know about the other ones. I've heard good things about Dragon Quest 11, but 4 was... And I did go on to play Dragon Quest 9, which I did enjoy. But, I don't know. The more Dragon Quest features you put in the Dragon Quest game, the more I am unsure. Very especially good since the SNES translation patch has no accents and the HD remaster will likely have voice acting. I think I'll play the remaster of 3. I think that'll be the... If I play Dragon Quest, that's the one I would probably go for. It has the most similarities to Dragon Quest 9, which I actually enjoyed. Oh, Dragon Ball games. That's something I want to stream. Dragon Ball Fusions, in particular, is a big mark on my list. If that works as well as Awakening did, I'm in for a good time. I can play Dragon Ball Fusions. That's a Akira Toriyama JRPG. It's even got Goku. That was my day? It was good. It was good, all things considered. Oh, fuck. Hey there! You? Oh, that was cute. Alright. Fortunately, only Fenrir is a bit damaged, and he is leading with weaker Pokemon, so if I use my 3 super potions wisely. Alright. He's starting with Fly. I'll switch to... That's just Fenrir. Yeah. It's like the perfect name for him. Okay. About to use a Rhytora. Alright, that's an electric type. I don't have an answer to that so much as I have a like a question to that. So go pop it. Hit him with spite and jealousy. If I had more time, I want to see what like doing like variety streaming is like. But I get sucked into games, man. Like getting immersed in something and just going in and like having a good time with it is part of what I like enjoy about getting to play games on streams. I don't think I'd be able to be like, all right, that was it for like fucking I don't know, Digimon Rumble Arena, on to WarioWare Shove It Up Your Own Ass game. My favorite WarioWare. WarioWare Shove It Up Your Own Ass game. She would. Brawl mod stream, Return of 2010's Machinima. That's not a bad idea. I kind of want to cut it together a Machinima with the boys, honestly. I think that could be a very fun idea for a stream. I felt really good about I felt really good about Eru for like a second. That was on me. Brawl taunts? No, I could never. Alright. Machine is kind of like TF2 Gmods, where it looks simple, but then you see how much work goes into it. Error job's hard most of the time. Yeah. I think I've lost this. Okay, so I have it depends on how long 5 aces can hold on, and 5 aces is pretty defensive. So I think okay. Okay, then I'll use a super potion on 5 aces. And now we're back in the game. Psybeam won't work, so I'll use the Thunder Shock. Oh god, that damage. Alright. Alright. His guy is fully evolved, so is mine. He has the type advantage. I have Gumption and Sand Attack. I don't think Gumption's gonna do it, guys. Okay, but I still have Gumption. Son of a bitch, Gumption doesn't do shit. Okay. Alright. Alright. I could use a max revive, but I don't think anyone could really help here. Alright. Use the thunder. Oh my god. I get hit by like sand attack once and like none of my moves work anymore. He gets twice and he's fine. Ugh. Need better coverage for my team. But I think I'm gonna do some off-screen training for this. And I will give this another try next week. We got a gym done. Like, we got a new member for the team. I don't know what his thing is yet. He's got good attack and special attack. Not that good, actually. But, you know, he's just a baby. He'll get better. See you next time, and to the rest of the year of this.